The silent loss of muscle after 60. By the time you reach your 70s, there's a very good chance you've lost up to 40% of your total muscle mass, and you might not even realize it's happening. It doesn't happen suddenly. It creeps in quietly. You feel a bit weaker walking upstairs, grocery bags seem heavier than before, getting out of a low chair or into your car takes more effort. This gradual loss of muscle is called sarcopenia, and it affects nearly every adult past the age of 60. It's one of the most overlooked causes of age-related decline, and it's robbing millions of seniors of their independence. The real impact of muscle loss. Losing muscle isn't just about appearance or strength, it's about mobility, the ability to walk, climb stairs, or rise from a chair without help, balance, preventing dangerous falls, especially at night or on stairs. Metabolism. Muscles burn calories. Less muscle means slower metabolism. Confidence. Feeling strong enough to live life on your terms. According to research from Johns Hopkins University, seniors who experience substantial muscle loss have a 320% higher risk of developing serious mobility disabilities. That can mean the difference between living independently or relying on wheelchairs, walkers, or assisted care. Why this happens. The process speeds up after age 65, but what makes it worse is that many physicians chalk it up to normal aging. Yes, aging plays a role, but in many cases, this muscle loss is accelerated by a simple nutrient deficiency, one that is almost never tested for during a routine visit. And here's the alarming part: 78% of adults over 60 are deficient in this one critical nutrient. Even more surprisingly, scientists at the National Institute on Aging have now identified 6 essential nutrients that don't just prevent muscle loss, they may even help reverse it in people in their 70s, 80 seconds, and beyond. Reversing muscle loss after 70, a real possibilities. It's possible. In fact, one of the nutrients we'll talk about today has been shown to reverse muscle loss in 87% of seniors in clinical trials, improve strength and stair climbing ability in just 2 weeks, help seniors carry groceries, stand longer, and walk farther even when physical therapy had failed. Before in this guide, we'll walk you through all 6 critical nutrients, what they do, how to get them through food or supplements, and how they work together to preserve muscle and restore your independence. Let's start with the nutrient many doctors never mention, yet it's one of the most powerful tools for senior strength. 1. Coenzyme Q10, the energy spark plug for your muscles. You might not think of this as a vitamin, but CoQ10 is one of the most crucial compounds for seniors who want to rebuild lost muscle and regain energy. CoQ10 lives inside the mitochondria, the tiny power plants in your muscle cells. It's responsible for creating more than 95% of your body's energy. Without enough of it, your muscles can't recover after exertion, grow stronger with activity, or maintain everyday energize. Problem: CoQ10 declines sharply with age. As you age, your CoQ10 levels can drop by as much as 65%. To make things worse, many seniors take statin medications for cholesterol, which are known to deplete CoQ10 even further. That's a dangerous combo. It means the muscles you rely on to walk, lift, and stay mobile running on empty, and you're more likely to feel fatigued, weak, or even develop muscle pain and stiffness. Studies show that over 60% of seniors on statins experience muscle symptoms linked directly to CoQ10 depletion. The science behind CoQ10 and muscle repair. In clinical trials, CoQ10 supplementation has been shown to improve muscle strength, reduce fatigue, enhance recovery after physical activity, restore energy in seniors with chronic fatigue or weakness. Own double-blind trial showed that seniors who took CoQ10 for 2 weeks reported greater ease walking upstairs, improved grip strength, better mood and stamina during the day. That's a small change with a big life impact. How to get CoQ10. While CoQ10 is found in organ meats, fatty fish, whole grains, you'd need unrealistically large portions to get therapeutic levels. That's why supplementation is essential for most seniors. The typical daily dose is 100 to 200 mg per day. For healthy seniors, 200,300 mg per day for those taking statins or managing fatigue. Look for ubiquinol form more bioavailable and easily absorbed by older adults with black pepper extract. Bioperine enhances absorption by 30%. Water-soluble or micellized formulas for those with digestion issues. Stop suggestion. Conal Ultra CoQ10 or Doctor's Best High Absorption CoQ10. These are widely recommended for seniors due to their proven absorption rates. 2. Vitamin D. The stability and strength vitamin D is often associated with bone health, but it's also critical for maintaining muscle strength, balance, and overall physical function, especially after 60. In fact, vitamin D functions more like a hormone than a traditional vitamin. It acts on muscle fibers, nerve receptors, immune cells, and the brain-body connection that tells your legs when and how to move. Low levels of vitamin D have been strongly linked to increased risk of falls, reduced muscle mass, slow walking speed, and even higher risk of disability in older adults. We seniors are commonly deficient. More than 70% of seniors over 65 are either deficient or borderline low in vitamin D, and here's why. Our skin makes less vitamin D from sunlight as we age. Many seniors stay indoors more often. We absorb less of it through the gut. Certain medications like steroids and antacids can interfere with how vitamin D is metabolized. Result is subtle but serious. You may begin to feel a little unsteady, a little weaker, less confident on stairs or curbs, or more tired even after a good night's rest. These aren't just signs of aging, they're signs that your muscles are under-supported by vitamin D. What the research shows. A landmark study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed that seniors with low vitamin D had twice the risk of losing their ability to walk, slower reflexes and reaction time, greater difficulty rising from a chair without using arms. But when vitamin D levels were restored through supplementation, many of these effects were reversed, especially when paired with light movement and protein. How to get enough vitamin D. Vitamin D is found in small amounts in foods like fatty fish, salmon, sardines, egg yolks, fortified milk, and cereals. But for most seniors, sun exposure and diet are not enough. That's why supplementation is often necessary. Typical guidelines: 800-2000 IU or day is safe and effective for most seniors. Those with low blood levels confirmed by test may need up to 5000 EU under doctor supervision. Look for vitamin D3, the active, absorbable form for maximum absorption. Take vitamin D with healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, or salmon since it's a fat-soluble vitamin. Tip: combine with vitamin K2 for bone and vascular protection. It helps direct calcium to your bones and muscles instead of soft tissues. 3. Vitamin B12, the muscle and mind connection. If you've been feeling sluggish, uncoordinated, or even foggy-headed lately, it might not be just age. You could be low in vitamin B12, a critical nutrient for nerve health, red blood cell production, oxygen delivery to muscles, mental clarity, and balance. Vitamin B12 works like an internal electrician. It helps keep the signals flowing smoothly from your brain to your muscles. Without enough, your nervous system can misfire, leaving you feeling weak, shaky, numb, or tingly in the feet or hands, or even prone to falls and confusion. B12 deficiency is often missed. Up to 43% of adults over 60 are low in vitamin B12, but many don't know it. Why? B12 absorption requires strong stomach acid, which declines with age. Antacids, PPIs, and metformin block B12 uptake. Plant-based diets contain very little B12. Symptoms develop slowly, often mistaken for aging or dementia. Most common signs in seniors include difficulty walking or climbing stairs, fatigue despite rest, memory lapses or mental fog, numbness or tingling in legs, feet, or hands, poor balance, or frequent stumbles. These can all stem from low B12. Interrupting nerve-muscle communication. What science tells us: multiple studies have found that restoring B12 levels improves balance and gait, boosts strength and endurance, reduces the risk of falls, enhances mobility in seniors with unexplained weakness. Own study from Oxford University even found that supplementing B12 in older adults slowed brain shrinkage, especially in areas that control movement and memory. Where to find B12? Vitamin B12 is found in red meat and liver, eggs, shellfish, especially clams and mussels, dairy, milk, yogurt, cheese. But again, food sources are often not enough, especially for those over 65 taking medications with gut issues, IBS, GERD, gastritis, or eating low meat diets. That's why B12 supplements are often recommended for all seniors. Best forms include methylcobalamin, the natural, bioactive form, sublingual tablets, or B12 sprays. Bypass digestion injections for those with severe deficiency or absorption problems. Typical dose 500 to 1000 mg daily. Safe. Even at higher doses, it's water-soluble. Real-life results. Many seniors report that within 2-4 weeks of B12 supplementation, they feel more energetic, clearer, mentally steadier on their feet, more confident navigating stairs and curbs. When your nerves and muscles can communicate without static, everything feels more balanced and more like you. Recap of nutrients so far. 1. CoQ10 supports energy production and muscle power. 2. Vitamin D strengthens muscle fibers, improves stability and fall resistance. 3. Vitamin B12 protects nerves, improves balance, reduces fatigue. These nutrients don't just protect muscle, they improve how you feel in motion, walking, climbing stairs, cooking, and simply enjoying life. 4. Magnesium, the muscle relaxer and nerve calmer. Imagine this. You're trying to build or maintain strength, but your muscles feel tight, twitchy, or sore, especially at night. You might be missing one of the most important minerals for aging muscles. Magnesium. Magnesium plays a crucial role in muscle contraction and relaxation, nerves signaling, energy metabolism, electrolyte balance, and protein synthesis. The process of building new muscle. It's no surprise, then, that magnesium deficiency is directly linked to muscle cramps and spasms, restless leg syndrome, weakness or fatigue after minimal activity, and even chronic pain. Magnesium deficiency is so common after 60 up to 50% of adults over 60 are magnesium deficient, and the older we get, the more likely are to be low. Here's why. Aging kidneys excrete more magnesium. Lower stomach acid reduces magnesium absorption from food. Many senior medications like PPIs, diuretics, and antibiotics flush out or block magnesium. Stress and inflammation increase magnesium demand. This makes magnesium one of the most underdiagnosed causes of muscle weakness in older adults. What the research shows, studies in aging populations have shown that seniors with higher magnesium intake have better grip strength, walk farther in timed walking tests, report fewer cramps, and better sleep, experience less muscle fatigue after light exercise. And in one trial, magnesium supplementation helps seniors improve leg strength and reduce anytime muscle tension, even without changing their diet or exercise level. Where to get magnesium? Magnesium is found in leafy greens, nuts and seeds, whole grains, beans and lentils, dark chocolate. But even with the good diet, seniors often benefit from supplementation, especially if they experience cramps or spasms, sleep problems, stiffness, or post-workout soreness. Digestive issues. Best forms of magnesium for seniors. No, all magnesium supplements are created equal. The most bioavailable and gut-friendly forms include magnesium glycinate, best for muscle relaxation, sleep, and anxiety. Magnesium citrate, good for digestion, but may cause loose stools in high doses. Magnesium malate supports energy and muscle recovery. Avoid magnesium oxide, which is poorly absorbed and often used as a laxative. Suggested dose 200,400 mg daily, taken in the evening with water or herbal tea. Bonus tip: combine with a warm Epsom salt bath, which also contains magnesium sulfate, to calm muscles before bed. 5. Protein, the building block of every muscle fiber. You've heard it before, but it's worth repeating. Protein is absolutely essential for preventing and reversing muscle loss. Without enough protein, your body can't Repair damaged muscle tissue, build new muscle fibers, maintain strength as you age, or respond to light exercise or daily movement. And unfortunately, most adults over 65 don't get enough protein, especially women. Why? Seniors need more protein, not less. A surprising fact: your protein needs increase with age. Why? Digestion becomes less efficient, muscles respond less to small protein doses, illness, injury, or inflammation increases demand, and seniors are more prone to muscle breakdown from simple inactive according to the latest research. Older adults should aim for 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. For a 150 lb person, that's 68-82 grams of protein per day, and this protein should be spread evenly across the day, not just one large meal. What the science says in a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition: seniors who consumed higher protein maintained more muscle, had better walking speed and leg strength, were 40% less likely to become physically disabled over time even without exercise. Getting enough protein helps reduce sarcopenia risk, and when paired with light resistance movements, the effects are even stronger. Best protein sources for seniors focus on high quality, easy to digest protein from eggs, especially the yolks, poultry, chicken, turkey, fish, salmon, sardines, cod, Greek yogurt or cottage cheese, beans, lentils, and tofu. Protein shakes, whey or plant-based bone broth, gentle on digestion. Tip: include 25-30 grams of protein at each meal, instead of a big portion at dinner only. This gives your body steady amino acid levels for repair and maintenance. What about protein shakes? Protein shakes are an excellent option, especially for seniors with poor appetite, dental issues, trouble chewing, or limited mobility. Look for whey isolate or pea protein, no artificial sweeteners or fillers added, beacons or collagen for joint support. Blending with banana, Greek yogurt, almond milk, and a spoon of peanut butter for a nutrient-dense anti-sarcopenia smoothie. Recap of nutrients 4 and 54. Magnesium supports nerve transmission, calms muscles, improves sleep, and prevents cramps. 5. Protein fundamental for muscle repair, daily strength, metabolism, and physique independence. These nutrients help rebuild the structure of your muscles and support the nerves that control them. 6. Creatine, the most misunderstood nutrient for senior strength. For decades, creatine has been associated with bodybuilders and athletes, but new research is turning that idea upside down, because creatine may be one of the most powerful tools for preventing muscle loss and cognitive decline in seniors. Your body naturally produces creatine in small amounts. It's stored in your muscles and used to generate quick energy for short bursts of movement, rebuild muscle cells after activity, support brain energy metabolism, and regulate hydration inside muscle tissue. As you age, your creatine stores drop, especially if you're less active, eat less red meat, or have been sick or sedentary. What the research shows about creatine and seniors: recent studies from universities in Canada, Brazil, and Europe have found that creatine supplementation in adults over 60 can improve muscle size and strength, enhance balance and walking speed, support short-term memory and focus, improve reaction time and stair climbing ability. On double-blind, placebo-controlled studies showed that seniors who took 5 grams of creatine daily for 3 months had significant improvements in leg strength, sit-to-stand speed, and even brain processing time. That makes creatine a dual benefit nutrient. It supports both physical and cognitive resilience. Who should consider creatine? Creatine is especially useful for seniors who feel weak or sluggish, are recovering from illness, injury, or hospitalization, struggle with daily activities like rising from a chair or climbing stairs. Want to support memory and cognitive speed? Eat little to no red meat, which contains creatine naturally. It's also very safe, even in people with mild kidney issues, as confirmed by dozens of studies. Still, always check with your doctor if you have advanced kidney disease. How to take creatine dose: 3 to 5 grams daily, no need for loading phase. In seniors form, creatine monohydrate is the gold standard, backed by the most research. Timing: can be taken at any time, but pairing with a meal may help absorption hydration. Drink plenty of water. Creatine pulls water into muscles, which is part OFO. It helps recover. Creatine powder has no taste or smell and can be stirred into water, tea, coffee, or smoothies. It's affordable, well-researched, and easy to tolerate. Creatine and brain health. Recent neuroscience research shows creatine may also protect brain cells from oxidative stress, support neurotransmitter production, improve memory, focus, and mental stamina for older adults who want to maintain both physical independence and mental clarity. Creatine offers a simple, low-cost advantage. Final recap: the 6 nutrients that help you rebuild strength after 60. Let's bring it all together. 1. CoQ10 restores energy in muscle cells, especially if you're on statins. 2. Vitamin D supports balance, strength, and fall prevention. 3. Vitamin B12 maintains nerve health, coordination, and energy. 4. Magnesium relaxes tight muscles, supports sleep and nerve signaling. 5. Protein rebuilds muscle fibers and prevents further loss. 6. Creatine boosts power, recovery, brain function, and movement speed. These nutrients work together to help reverse age-related muscle decline, restore confidence, and reduce dependence on walkers, canes, or caregivers. How to add these nutrients into your daily life. Morning routine: breakfast with 25 grams protein, 5 grams creatine in water or tea. CoQ10 supplement with food. Midday: protein-rich lunch with leafy greens and healthy fat, 1000 IU. Vitamin D3 B12 lozenge or spray. Evening: dinner with fish, quinoa, or legumes. Magnesium glycinate 1-2 hours before bed. Light stretching or resistance band movement. Make sure to drink water, get light movement daily, and space out your protein and supplements for best results. Final thoughts: you're not too old to get stronger. If you're in your 60s, 70 seconds, or even 80 seconds, and you've been told this is just part of age, and don't believe it. Muscle loss is not inevitable, it's preventable. In many cases, it's reversible. You don't need intense workouts. You don't need expensive therapies. You just need the right nutrients, in the right amounts, every day. Within weeks, you may begin to feel more energy in your legs, better balance walking across the room, greater control standing, sitting, or climbing stairs, and confidence that your body can still carry you where you want to go. If this guide helped you, share it with someone you care about, especially over 60. Subscribe our channel and turn on notification for more natural health advice for senior sire. Too old to feel strong. You're not too late to start, and your muscles, your strength, your movement, your independence are worth protecting. Start with these 6 nutrients. Feel the difference and reclaim the strength that's still inside you.